would condone that? The killing of babies. But Palestinian babies have as much worth as Israeli babies.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. Zain, and on this channel I react to videos that interest me. So if that sounds like your thing, please make sure you subscribe right now and give this video a big thumbs up, because I already know you're going to enjoy it. So as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be reacting to this video called Hamza Yusuf Talks About Gaza. Okay, let's see.
My grandmother was ill in bed when the Nazis came to her hometown of Stashov. A German soldier shot her dead in her bed. Madam Deputy Speaker, my grandmother did not die to provide cover for Israeli soldiers murdering Palestinian grandmothers in Gaza. The present Israeli government ruthlessly and cynically exploit the continuing guilt among Gentiles over the slaughter of Jews in the Holocaust as justification for their murder of Palestinians. The implication is that Jewish lives are precious, but the lives of Palestinians do not count. I want to just call your attention to something about the fog of war. So,
before we continue about the fog of war, I just want to say shout out to that man. That man, whoever he is, shout out to him. Shout out to him.
This was done by, but the lives of Palestinians do not count. I want to just call your attention to something about the fog of war. So, this was done by a member of parliament after World War I. The psychological factor in war is just as important as the military factor. The morale of civilians as well as of soldiers must be kept up to the mark. The war offices, admiralties, and air ministries look after the military side. Departments have to be created to see the psychological side. People must never be allowed to become despondent. So victories must be exaggerated, and defeats, if not concealed, at any rate minimized. And the stimulus of indignation, horror, and hatred must be assiduously and continuously pumped in to the public mind by means of propaganda. A sort of collective hysteria spreads and rises until finally it gets the better of sober people and reliable newspapers everywhere. Facts must be distorted, relevant circumstances concealed, and a picture presented by which its crude coloring will persuade the ignorant people that their government is blameless, their cause is righteous, and that the indisputable wickedness of the enemy has been proved beyond question. A moment's reflection would tell any
indisputable wickedness of the enemy, in this case the enemy being women and children and non-combatants and doctors in hospitals and the rescuers who are trying to rescue children, basically babies.
A moment's reflection would tell any reasonable person that such obvious bias cannot possibly represent the truth.
Thank you.
Do you remember?
And this is exactly what is happening, which is why we have so many Jewish people who are also pro-Palestine, who are also standing up and speaking up, who are also for the freedom of Palestine, who are also anti-Zionist, because they have actually reflected and they've realized that all that distortion of facts, all that propaganda, all that is just clearly not the truth, and they can see the wicked one, they can see the enemy.
Kuwaiti ambassador's daughter, Naila, some of you probably aren't even old enough to remember that.
I don't know anything about that one.
Evil Iraqis went in and ripped babies from the incubators.
Wow.
And it turned out she was living in Washington, D.C. She'd been coached by a PR team to relay that lie. But the lie had already been done. The Iraqis had already been demonized. So 40 babies got their heads cut off, even though the IDF said we can't confirm that. But it went all over. And everybody was angry. Do you condemn I was asked by Jewish friends of mine, and they are friends that I actually care about, and I feel bad for them right now. But I was asked to condemn the killing of babies, and to be honest with you, I felt insulted.
As you should
that I would be asked to condemn something that I would never condone. Who would condone that? The killing of babies. But Palestinian babies have as much worth as Israeli babies, and you cannot say that dropping bombs on people is somehow different. It's just sanitized. It's much easier to do, to push a button, to kill people
Yes.
than to actually have to stab them.
Yes.
It's just a lot easier to do.
Yes.
But the demonization is just beyond belief.
It is beyond belief.
These
it
are
is
human
beyond
beings.
belief.
Did they
They are
vote
human
for
beings.
this?
Even if they
Did
were
vote
animals,
for these
it
people
still wouldn't
to
be
come
acceptable.
in and do what they did? Did they vote? And give them 24 hours to get out? And then stop their electricity, stop their water?
And stop food
Whoever
from
kills
getting
a
to them.
soul without any just right, or in sowing corruption in the earth, it's as if they've killed the whole of humanity. The whole of humanity. One soul.
That's just real. That's so real. That is so real. I think the thing that just keeps going over and over in my head is that Palestinian babies have as much worth as Israeli babies. And if you're one of those people who likes trolling people up and down, talking about how saying all that rubbish, I want you to repeat that in your head and let that repeat in your head over and over. Palestinian babies have as much worth as Israeli babies. Okay, Palestinian babies, and all those people in Palestine who are being bombed and shelled and whatever. All those people are not the way they don't deserve that. If they are human beings, they are human beings. They do not deserve it. And even if they were animals, it still would not be okay for them to be treated that way. Okay, even all those people in Gaza were animals, it would not be okay at all to be treated that way, let alone humans. Okay, but like I said before, I'm going to say it again. I know that these people are going to be free at some point, and I know that there will be victory for them. It's only a matter of time. It is only a matter of time. But till that time comes, we're not going to shut up about it. Okay, we're not going to shut up about it. And I would just like to say once more, shout out to every single person who is doing something, anything in their capacity to speak out and act against this injustice, this oppression. And I heard that the ICJ actually is asking for a warrant for the arrest of Netanyahu, and Netanyahu is who I'm actually concerned with, even though I know it's not just him. But yeah, like I said, there will be victory and Palestine will be free. It's only a matter of time. It is only a matter of time. And I'm so glad that there are so many people actually seeing the truth and actually coming to their senses. Some people are still determined to be FIFO, but people are already seeing the truth. People are already opening their eyes. And like he said, people are already reflecting for a moment, for more than a moment, and they are realizing what the truth is. And that just helps us realize the beauty of humanity. Okay, the beauty of humanity in times like this. It's when the beauty of humanity actually comes out and is realized, and I'm here for it. Anyway, that's the end. Thank you guys so much for watching this video with me till this very moment. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe right now and give this video a big thumbs up. And I would just like to say I appreciate all of you who have been leaving positive comments and who have been subscribing to my channel and who have been watching my videos and liking them and sharing them. I truly appreciate you guys. Are the best. Thank you once again, and I will see you next time.